Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Mandy, and I'm actually using the same colors I used with the Mo's Challenge Bloom. So this one will be a quick little video. This is an 8-inch round. Before I finished painting for the night, I wanted to try using just a pearl white cell activator from Amsterdam. My thought was that I would get some cool lacing and cells that were relatively translucent, and obviously you get better definition with like a semi-transparent, or sorry, not semi-transparent, semi-opaque or opaque cell activator, which is why we default toward titanium white or lamp black, that kind of stuff. Anyway, it was an experiment, so I went ahead and mixed it up. And it turns out really beautiful. It dried a little squiggly. I think I left too much paint on the surface, so it's probably not going to live, but I still wanted to share it with you. The color combo Mo chose was really fun. So I just tried to paint as much as I could with those paints that night because, I just mixed up a whole bunch of paint and I don't want to let it just sit here for a year. So you'll probably see a lot of pink and red in your future. I used too much paint, so I decided to pick some of it up because otherwise I was just going to have to fling more of it off of the surface. Anyway, hope that you enjoy this. This is going to be a quick little video. So in this video, I don't show you the colors because I just sort of kept painting. But I have a reddish color that is a mixture of holly berry, and it has ball gown, which is an interference gold from TLP. And then I used fairy floss from TLP, Tangerine Dream from Colourarte. I'm trying to remember. This is that red color. This is holly berry with interference gold. So I used ball gown, but any interference gold would. So basically, it just kind of added a little dimension to it. And this is pink Anthurium from Colourarte. It's very thick. Because Mo told me to use watermelon. I don't have that, but this is like a watermelon pink, so it kind of worked out perfectly. And then he told me to use quinacridone rose from Amsterdam. I don't have that color, so I used the fairy floss instead. And then he told me to use, I forgot what color it is from TLP, but it's like a pink that shifts to blue. And I don't have that one, but the Tangerine Dream does have a blue shift, so I used that. That's Tangerine Dream. I love that color from Colourarte. I love it so much. And then I'm trying to remember what else was in there. Oh, a fluorescent pink. So I used Groovy from TLP, and this color, oh, he wanted me to use primary red. No, primary magenta. So I sort of made my own. And then, which I made from quinacridone red and alizarin rose. And then that's the fairy floss. And I think that's it. The Groovy will be the last color, and then we'll use this pearlescent. So it's just Amsterdam Pearl White as a cell activator. The Amsterdam pearls make nice cell activators. It's just that you have to be aware that it's a translucent color. You're going to get a little bit of a different result. Sometimes you can use them. Sorry, that's my TV. Sometimes you can use them like with another cell activator like black or whatever, and that turns out kind of cool too. I think the only way that I've tried it is underneath the black cell activator. So like the black is on the top and the pearl is the kind of the double cell activator. So it gives you kind of a little shadow. But anyway, I don't know why it popped in my head and seemed like a great idea. So while I had all the paint out, I went ahead and did it. And it honestly, it turns out beautifully. It just doesn't dry well. And it looks really cool because it's like very iridescent. And the reason why I thought this would be cool is I thought with the pearl cell activator, the colors are the main event versus the cell activator color being the main event. So your eye is more drawn to the color than it is sort of the lacing. And it did. It created this really cool, like iridescent looking bloom. But like I said, I was not having the greatest success with paint drying properly because I think it was my pillow paint. I don't really know, but I think some of my paint was too thick or I left too much on. So it was wiggling as it dried. But you'll still see in the close-up kind of what I was going for and kind of the spirit of the idea. So I might make a set of coasters and use the same cell activator because I have it mixed up now, you know, and I still have all those paints. But very beautiful. The Groovy really kind of steals the show in this one because it's at the top and obviously it peeks through. There's not any contrast of like black, you know, cell activator or whatever. So anyway, I think it kind of turns out cool. But because my pillow paint was thick, I was, you know, having to work for getting the coverage that I was looking for. But kind of a cool color palette. Sorry about my head being in the way. And then we'll spin this out and I'll kind of show you what I was going for. If I ever stop messing with it. So initially it just looks white, and it looks white. It's just got less opacity. So I've never used the pearl color before. I've used like the violet or the blue. So this is my first. So the pearl color I think has a little bit more color in it, like a little bit more white in it than the more interference pearl colors do. So I probably should have maybe tried this with like the blue because, you know, that would have been kind of a cool blue shift, or the violet or the red obviously would have matched a lot. But I don't know why I just thought, well, I'll try it with the white. I also had bought, when I was working on alternate cloud pour recipes, when the Vallejo Pearl Medium was out of stock forever, I had bought some Amsterdam Pearl to use in one of Willie B's recipes. So I think I bought 2 tubes, and now I have the Vallejo. So I'm like, well, now I have all this pearl Amsterdam paint. So I'll try it with this, you know. So anyway, that was kind of my logic. But I am curious what it would be like if I mixed it with one of the other ones. So who knows? Now that I have all these pinks and reds mixed up, you never know what we might experiment. I would be down to try all the other ones. The thing is having the time. So you can probably see that I keep messing with this and keep moving it. I have good coverage everywhere but this like bottom left corner. I'm trying to get that petal kind of over the edge. And I'm at the point now where if I keep spinning, I'm going to get, my cells are going to start elongating too much and getting kind of wonky. And maybe that's actually what caused the issue. So it's a delicate balance, right? You want to get your edges, you want good composition, but you don't want to have the center look crazy. So that's the challenge. So anyway, on the surface, looks great. You know, it's not the most amazing bloom, but nice pop of color, very happy, very bright. I love the way that red color and Groovy look together. I think they complement each other very nicely. So I'll bring you down for a close-up. I think I'm just popping some obvious bubbles, and then I'll show you what it looks like up close. But unfortunately, I think this one's going to be a pour over, but I still wanted to share it with you because the concept was good, the colors were good, the bloom was good, but it just didn't dry nicely. Nothing I did that day, except for the very first one, dried the way I wanted it to. So, annoying, right? But that's life for you. Things don't always go the way we want them to. So let me bring you down for a close-up so you can see what this one looks like up close. All right, so here we go. You can see there's obviously a lot of shimmer in there that you can't see at the top. Again, great concept, right? Looking for kind of a pearlescent, iridescent bloom. I really loved it. I just wish it had dried nicer. But thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.